Hello, everyone. It is another Monday. We're gonna keep working on the border we started Friday. Friday meetings. I forgot to put myself on screen again. There I am. My expressions won't work. Anyways, here we are. Let me just move this around really quickly. I don't know why it's so far away. I guess that'll do. Right, where we left off. We were animating the bubbles. Holy moly. Good morning, everyone. If you were sleeping, you're awake now. We'll see how that does. I mean, the audio is so crazy to work with. I don't think I'll ever get the hang of that. But let's get started. I have myself here for reference. We were working on the bubbles. Here it is. So let's steal the color first. I was watching a few videos on how bubbles work. Not really like they're specifically talking about that, but I was looking at references. And I think I can do that. Shouldn't be hard at all. I say with joys. Let's choose a proper brush, something simple. I hope this turns out like how I thought it would. There we go, this is pretty helpful actually. So they kind of wiggle their way up like that, they go side to side. And they go at different speeds too, so that's where we get overlapping bubbles. I don't know if I want that. Let's just full send it. I changed the brush on me, there we go. If you look at that one, we could barely see that bubble. But I think I want to keep everything relatively the same size. Just for stylistic purposes too. This one will go up here. I hope this looks cool. In my sketch, it looked cooler. But it's alright. If I end up painting it, I could probably put up on my Ko-Fi. That's true, that's true. I could probably just do that. I have free will. Not that it looks bad, I just had higher hopes for this. I have to glaze it now if I'm gonna sell. No, I'm not gonna sell it, I'm gonna use this. Maybe if I were for whatever reason to quit using this, I could then sell it. Because it's already made and it's fairly simple. I can make different colors. That wouldn't be hard to do at all. Look, I'm already plotting on selling the thing I'm working on. Actively working on this too. It's crazy. No, I'll like it. It's just not finished. And this always happens. I always go, oh, it's hideous, and then I abandon it. But whenever I say, oh, it's hideous, and then I keep working on it, I end up liking it. It's just in its ugly phase. I could save this. They're also not perfect circles. I don't know why, but I didn't want to use a circle tool. Would have made this a lot easier, but I don't know if I'd like that. It's a little too clean. And then I'm over here, it's not clean enough. That sucks, is we're not going to be able to see how it really looks until we finish it. Then I'll hit play and I'll go, oh goodness, what have I done? But from then on, we could just adjust things until it looks right. Let's see how many frames it takes for this to loop well. Bubbles are just kind of jittery and janky anyways when they float up. They're not really like slow, elegant movement, it's kind of vibrate almost. Okay, there's the first row. See, that looks alright. It's gonna turn out fine. It's gonna turn out fine. Maybe 3 or 4 frames should be enough. We'll see. And now we have to do the opposite side. Hello, Swallery. Welcome to the stream. We're animating the bubbles. I wasn't planning on selling this because I was worried I would hate it. No siree. But see, now I'm looking at it, I already like it. I was worried. I just have to trust the process. I was planning on putting my Ko-Fi, ended up hating it. Scheming. I don't like it. I'm already starting to like it. Animated bubbles, sick. It's gonna be so cool. And if I ever get tired of it, I could just change the colors around. I mean, I could just make a bunch of simple borders like this and you could probably legitimately sell those instead. Whatever I like, I'll just use. Because these really aren't that hard to make, especially if I were to do this in my own time. I'm sure I wouldn't mind streaming it, but I could work on it on and off camera. That wouldn't be bad. I like that bubble. Let's see it. Okay, we're getting there. I'm trying to imagine what this would look like on a full screen. We just won't know until it's already done. Okay, I have to keep track of which one's going left, because I shouldn't have a bubble go too horizontally to any one direction. That would look really odd. I have to make sure they alternate between left, right, left, right. Okay, this one's... Oh, I can just up the frames so I can see. I'm a genius. There we go. I can use the tools in my dispense. Hello, Ruri. Welcome to the stream. Okay, because not only do we have to make the bubbles go up, we have to make it loop by making new bubbles appear below it. Kind of, sort of. We'll see. I didn't really plan ahead. We'll see. It might just be so subtle that you won't even notice the jump. You watched TADC episode 8 2 days ago, Sudden Recover. Oh yeah, I I ended up watching the 2 episodes back to back, and now I want even more. But it's so crazy. I don't know if it's a spoiler-friendly zone, but I couldn't believe what happened. I'm absolutely devastated. It was my favorite character. But I don't think it's really gone. I don't think so. Maybe I'm in denial, but I think that he's still around. But I am happy that my other favorite character didn't end up being the one sacrificed. Not sacrificed, but wasn't the one killed off. It was really good though, I enjoyed it. I want to see the finale. The next episode's gonna be the finale. I think it comes out um June 19. I wanna say it's June 19. I might have to incorporate some varying sizes after all. How good is that all of our favorite characters are perfectly fine, happy, safe, and thriving. Exactly. But my friend hasn't seen it yet, and I keep wanting to talk about it with my friend. Hashtag denial. No. But I'll say the obvious. I'll say what everyone already knows. Bubbles the main villain. That's just obvious. Or not obvious in a bad way, but I think everything's already been pointing at it very loudly. I think it'd be more concerning if we all were unaware that Bubble was the main villain. At least Dougal and Kinger made it. Yeah. Oh my goodness, that had me so stressed with Kinger that whole time. Kinger's been my favorite character since the pilot. And so has Kane. Kane and Kinger have always been my favorites. I've never had any other favorite characters. It's kind of weird. I don't really care about much of the cast. No, I guess I do care, but if any of them were too abstract, I would be like, wow, that's crazy. I wouldn't be devastated. But I'm not in denial. It's gonna come back. It's impossible. Where's Kinger? Oh my goodness, my heart dropped at that. I was so worried. Let's see how this plays out. Wrong thing. This is the one I want to adjust. Alright. You know, Kinger and Zubul came too, but he's not with us anymore. No, he is still around. He's just in the recycling bin. Okay? Kane is in the recycling bin. He's just on standby. Okay? But when he pooped, that was like the saddest thing ever. I was so upset. Kane, I don't... Kane isn't like capable of fully grasping the things he's doing. It's innocent. Kane is innocent. I'm forever a Kane defender. Okay, let's hit play. Please. Oh, it's going on for too long. There we go. Kane is incapable of doing anything wrong ever. There we go. Looks perfectly fine to me. I might need one more frame. And this half's not finished. Don't look at this half. Look at this, the left half. I think one more frame should be good. Because I don't want it to be too large and have it struggle on stream. You generally were about to sob when you saw him get deleted for some reason. You kept thinking about that stupid rest in peace. My granny, she got hit by a bazooka. I keep on seeing those TikToks now about Digital Circus. I keep on seeing those. People making funny edits. But I was so stressed out when he was asking where Kinger was. People keep on, or some people say that Kinger's gonna be like the twisted villain, that he deleted Kane on purpose. I don't think he deleted Kane on purpose. I really don't. I'm not saying it's my favorite. This isn't my normal brush. Just done that again. I'm locked in. Oh yeah, I'm working on making the new Squid PNG tuber. I dabble in that whenever I have time. Still have a few commissions to work on, but it's much more practical pace. And I have a few other project-like things I need to work on. Okay, episode 9 theory here. Hey guys, I found an exit. Yay, you're the best, Kinger. Hey guys, I'm Kane. I'm survived. I'm sorry. Welcome back, Kane. We forgive you. Yay! Happy ending. Episode 9 just got leaked, everyone. Everyone survives, and they're all best friends. Hooray! I'm gonna need that. It's canon to me. This actually Gooseworks in chat. Neil held hands and ate candies, escaped the circus, and occasionally come back to visit Kane. Yes, that's the perfect ending to me. Oops. There we go. You're the top left atom on Goose's hair strand, I know. I'm losing track of bubbles already. Let's hit play. There we go, it looks better. See, you just needed 4 frames. They're a little bit janky. Okay, what am I losing here? No, it looks fine. Bubbles, Digital Circus reference, Digital Circus, Bubbles. Yes. No, not that. This. Now let's do the same for this side. Kane lost track of bubbles too. I'm so interested and I'm so curious about how it's gonna end. But I really like the song. I like the song in the new episode. It's very catchy. I was actually so excited. I was so excited when I saw Kane like crashing out and acting like Am. That had me like so excited. I was like, I think I was grinning the entire time because I've been waiting for this moment for so long. I knew it was coming. It was so satisfying to finally see it. It was so cool. It's news to me. Oh yes, that one. So good. I was so giddy the entire time. It's finally happened! And then they killed him. I'm so angry I couldn't get more of that. I thought it would carry into like the next episode. It was so brief. Too brief. Kane was gone too soon. Now it's gonna be like the bubble reveal. I don't care about Bubble, I want Kane. I know, but even in the first episode, the pilot, Kane called Bubble a parasite. It's been there all along. I know, but it kind of led to everyone thinking that Bubble was part like an inspiration from the Bubble Boy virus. I think it's just the other AI that was made by CNA. But I don't know. Bubble calls Kinger the lesser of two. But when you would talk to someone comparing them to yourself, would you call it the lesser of the two? I think he's like maybe the old AI kind of reshaping or the intelligence put into like a new thing. I'm not sure. He could have just been pretending too. He could just be the other AI. 100% he's at least somewhat related to the second AI made after Kane. But it's weird the way he worded it. It could have just been him being deceiving. I don't know if you could trust what he says. Blah. I love it when he does that. It's weird little sounds. What were you talking about, Squid? Kane is jolly and perfectly alright. The entire episode 8 was about Kane and the circus having fun. You're right. How could I have forgotten? But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the episode. What am I doing? I lost track of everything I was doing. I'm losing it. At least the new episode doesn't come out and it doesn't take too long. It's not gonna be forever. It's not gonna be like an entire year. If it was a year wait, I would be losing my mind. But it's not. Yeah, I watched episode 7 and 8 back to back. I had no idea about anything about episode 7. I saw some spoilers, but I thought they were fan made because of how bizarre they were to me at the time. And then I watched it, I'm like, this is real? Drax almost abstracts. That entire scene was so crazy. And that people were just like making fan made theories and stuff. Or like funny edits, I guess. 3D model renders. I knew about the fish, that was about it. The fish voiced by Zach. Okay, my brain is losing it. This. So my mind forgot how to keep doing what I've been doing for the past 30 minutes. Are we gonna play Cult of the Lamb 2? I didn't notify Discord about my stream. Oh well, I don't think anyone clicks those things anyways. Because normally I like to link the streams in Discord. There's a whole channel for that. I do that at the very beginning of all my streams. But I forgot. What is this doing here? I put this bubble in the wrong frame. I need to log back in. See, every time I talk, I unlock, unlock in, unlock out. Where's the music? It's been quiet for a while. Maybe not too long if I just noticed. Okay, I feel better. Wahahaha. We're back. Cain is a manifestation of evilness, doom, despair, and everything unfair. The reincarnation of Am, spawn of Satan. I'm going to start to. Yeah. He's just. He's trying to. I don't know, just relate to humans. I mean, he's just not human. That's the entire thing. He's not human, but he wants to be human. He feels some human things, it seems. Or he's capable of acting like he does. But not to the full extent that humans actually feel these emotions, because he's an AI. I mean, he's just trying to fulfill his duty as an AI. I don't think he's trying to be evil. Towards the end, it was just him being frustrated with it, I guess. But even he admits that he kind of like was bored of it. He enjoyed the way it was before. He was just like upset for those days. Was it days? I think it was days. We just didn't get to see all of it. My people tend to see any character that isn't pure kindness and sugar as the worst monstrosity that's ever graced our green earth. Yeah, he's not a good person, obviously. He's not a person, but he's not trying to do it out of ill will. Even when he made that fake escaping the digital circus, that was just he can't comprehend. He can't comprehend these things. Like literally. Doesn't understand it. He isn't going, that would be a bad thing if all the characters want that. Yeah, I thought it was interesting with Abel, the AI he controlled, how he expressed. Guys, let's be compassionate about Cain. What about Cain, guys? He just wants to be treated like the rest of the humans. And just having someone ask him about his hobbies, that's just the bare minimum is what he wants. It's really sad. It all could be easily avoided if they had just included him. It's actually their fault for everything being horrible. No, but obviously you wouldn't know that in the moment. But things would have not went horribly if they had just, I don't know, been normal about it. Been normal about the scary AI controlling their lives, yeah. But it was just preventable, but it would only be for so long, you know. You believe that him tormenting the circus cast is his attempt at showing that he listened to them, even if he only saw and manifested their worst moments. Yeah, I kind of feel that too. Like he noticed these things about all of them, even though he used it against them. He noticed them, and he hadn't done that before. No, but Ragatha, he was kind of mean to her. He took jabs at her. He put like a centipede in the audience for the baseball episode. Remember that? He had no need to do that, but he knew Ragatha was afraid of centipedes, so he put a centipede in there just to spook her. Why did he do that? Why did he do that? I guess he was just unhappy with Ragatha. But he 100% noticed these things. They were used against them accordingly. Okay then. There's such a huge gap here where there's no bubbles. Here, I'll make a bigger one. Alright, let's hit play. I think we're done. Aside from any little adjustments that need to be made. Okay, this one, the left side flows well, the right side gets a little crazy. What is up with it? 1, 2, 3. Oh, I didn't finish this one. There's an entire midsection I didn't animate. Yeah, this one shouldn't be. No, this one should be here. We're just missing the other bubble. The other bubble! Trying to arrive at the fandom. Treated Cain the same way as the circus cast treated him, not good enough to be mourned as a hero, but not bad enough to be here like a villain. Kinda evil in episode 8, but that's okay, cause la la la, I can't hear you. Yeah. It was a valid crash out, question mark. Yeah, the evil AI is actually not that bad, guys. I'm excited for the new episode. And then they'll start, either they're working on or the next show to be uploaded will be Gaslight District question mark? I think so. The next show to start airing, at least. I'm really excited for it. It seems really cool. Guys, the character who's inspired off the evilest character in fiction is actually not that bad. Sounds so stupid, right? I feel like an idiot saying this, but I really don't think Cain is that horrible. At least, he's not ill-intentioned. Am is literally hate. Just personified. Cain doesn't hate them. Cain just wants to be loved. Cain wants to be human. He felt like he wasn't appreciated enough. Okay, I have to worry about these little bubbles. I'm trying to make bubbles appear at the bottom so that it loops a bit better. Did I not animate this entire bottom section? Oh no, I did. I think I just used the wrong brush. It's very transparent. Mr. Evil McMalicious isn't evil or malicious. Hear me out. Okay, now I can't see because of the onion layers. Oh. Okay, let's hit play. But I will save first. How do we like it, guys? An entire bubble vanishes on the side. No, it doesn't. Yes, it does. But not really. It just looks like it's vanishing. Now it's like the side's absorbing it. This one flows so much better. Not really. I just don't notice it. Maybe add some small seaweeds at the bottom. I was thinking about something like that too. But I feel like it might just get covered up. I wanted to add, it needs something though. It's cute, thank you. The bubbles there because it is actually, or aquatically themed cute, yeah. And we do have the shrimp tank. Look at all those shrimp. Shrimp. Mic's off. Oh, I muted myself by accident. See, we have something aquatic themed. Isn't this so aquatic, guys? Let's put it back. It's water. Yeah, it's fat fingered the mute button. But I'll just get something. Tiny seashells, maybe. I am gonna have a widget. Or a Streamlabs where I will make a bunch of shrimp, and for every viewer on Twitch, they'll be represented as a shrimp. And they're gonna walk around the bottom of the screen. So maybe if I have that visual for now, it'll look less empty. What does a shrimp look like? Here we go, shrimp. For every viewer, it's gonna be a shrimp walking around, kind of like a Shimenji, whatever it's called. Little browser buddies. It looks like a bunch of bacteria, or like a tiny microscopic life thing. I forgot what they're called. So for every viewer, it's gonna be a shrimp. And then we'll have... I'll use the current squid for now. Then we'll have me in the corner of the screen. In the background will be some kind of gameplay or art. Oops. So let's see, I'll be drawing something in the middle of the screen. That's kind of the vision. And then we'll have the bubbles going too. Oh. That's enough. Try again. Oh, okay. I'm trying to envision it. Oh yeah, the shrimp are gonna be moving around too. I'm not gonna do all that though. Now I vanished too. There we go. You better not be 4 poorly drawn shrimp when I'm home, me. They're not poorly drawn. That's kind of the vision. Assume that there will likely just be one shrimp. 1 or 2 shrimp at a time. So let's get them out of here. Oh. Like that. This sucks! Why did you make us? Hush. That's what I say. It's like playing with dolls. That's the vision. So let's turn this back to how it was before. Is there anything we can add to the border? They're just pickles with stick as legs. Not true, they have two dot eyes as well. Maybe try being less wrong next time. Okay, now that we've cleaned up the area, is there anything we can add to the border? Like that squid is just staring at everything with a slightly bewildered expression. Here. That looks weird. It's got us two eyebrows. They're just drawn on. These are eyebrows. Or they're supposed to be eyebrows. They move a little bit when squid changes expressions. Yeah, they're pretty much, if I were to color them in, it would be like this. It's like a brow bone. Eyebrow bone with no eyebrows on them. By the way, what about our new PNG? Still working on it? Oh yeah, I barely just started working on that. But the design is 100% solidified. Here, I can draw squid with my eyes closed. Okay, let's try it. Whatever we get is what we get. Alright. Just the head. You guys have to trust that my eyes are closed, okay? Okay, so... and then a mouth. And... the head. With the hair-like things on it. See, that turned out well. That actually turned out really well. I opened my eyes. No, it's too good. New squid design leaked. There it is, folks. Let's get this old stinky one out of the way. Make room for the new squid. That actually turned out too good. My eyes were closed, it turned out too good. You can distinguish everything. You know, I'm just too good at drawing. Oh no. You're too good! You can see the face of everything. You try to ignore them because it looks really grumpy when I first see them as brows. You try to ignore the brows. It's really funny. Here's new squid. Now it's gonna be gone forever. Old squid, you're not that stinky. Okay, you're back. You're back. Is there anything we can do to add to this? Oops. Oh, this squid is jumping at the bottom. Draws comically long upper part of the head. I'm not gonna draw it twice, like that can trick me. I'm not drawing it again. It's supposed to be a surprise. They're just mysterious lumps above the eyes. No, it's my eyebrows. See, we'll move them around. We'll make squid angry. This is actually how I make the new emotes. I just color over the basic PNG tuber, or the default expression. I might have a little bit of shadow between the brows. Draw comically. Oh, or no one. Not getting a second one. Too much spoilers. I drew the first one too well. I have to move the upper parts too. There's an angry squid. Now when you're thinking about it, it's worse. It's eyebrows. He thought school was for one day. He's so mad. Okay, now we have disapproving squid in the corner, judging my every mistake. Yeah, the eyebrows move. It's really funny. Here, wait, I want to do more to it. Let's make it an angry mouth. What's an angry mouth? I'm having too much fun playing around. Looks like they're trying to imitate someone serious. It does. Alright, we had our fun. Seething squid. It's a good word. Alright, what are we gonna do, guys? Oh, actually, I was thinking about something. We'll just draw on here for now. Because I'm too lazy to make a new canvas. No, I'll just make it a new canvas. What time is it? I have to reset the playlist anyways. Alright. Make a new canvas for it. But we're not done working. We have more work to do. I want to try making a second border. They look like when followers from COTL get angry. They do look like that. Why does it look so much like Cult of the Lamb? I think it's the eyes. Stream border 2. I want to try something. I didn't reset the playlist. Forgot. There we go. All better. I wanted to try, and this especially with not just PNG tubers, but people who draw on stream. They have where screen, like the actual screen is in top rectangle, and they have like widgets and stuff here on the sides. And then their PNG tuber or VTuber is in the corner. I want to try a format like that. They're literally a cartoony animal done in a very similar art style that I just add up to that. I think it is the eyes, Squid's eyes. But what would I put here? I could have music. Ko-Fi stays in the corner. I could squeeze Todd in the corner, where Todd kind of is now. Do you know why Todd is facing that direction? Todd is facing that way because I didn't crop the canvas. I didn't crop the canvas. So if we have Todd facing the right side, Todd will have to be where I'm at, or like floating up here somewhere. So I have Todd in the corner where he looks like he's in a square. It's not really. Once you've watched a stream from a PNG tuber where Sona was staring right at us like we were the screen on their device. I know, I have my PNG tuber set to the side on purpose because I don't like that. At least for my character. Alright, let's get rid of this. Let's see a front facing squid. It looks nothing like squid. I'm like trying to draw the new version of squid. There we go, it's coming back to me. There we go. That's the best we're gonna get. That looks terrible. There we go. I like this guy better. What else? You could have chat. Chat will be up here. That's where it goes. Chat will be up here. Yep. Best be yapping. Maybe some info. Yeah, no can go here. But see, it's a nice layout. Once you watch a stream. Oh, remember that one. My bad. But we don't need the animation widget anymore. So let's just turn it off. Look at all that space we have. So let's lower the opacity. This is probably a better size. I didn't tell you about the dream you had about me. You had a dream about me? And show your character, turn around to face us, and their front view looked horrible. Squid's front view is not horrible. My profile picture is Squid's front view. Squid doesn't look bad from the front. You guys are just mean. That's crazy. If you actually had a dream about me, that's actually insane. Right, I forgot. The screen size has to fit the whole screen, so let's trace this. And we'll shrink it down. Is that a good screen size? I've seen some where the screen is so tiny, like it's this big, and the rest is all decoration around it. This is a good screen size. Do you know these creepy drawings of Peppa Pig facing the front? Oh yeah, I remember when those were pretty popular. And it looks like... Here, I'll draw Peppa Pig. It looks like... I like this. It feels like 4 eyes. Something like that. Because from the side view, she looks like this. Wait, was that actually a pretty decent Pippa? My sister used to be obsessed with the show, okay? Oh my goodness, she watched so much of it. She has boots. I think she just looks creepy. I think I messed it up. Ew, I don't like that. This one makes me more uncomfortable than this does. I don't appreciate that. Bye, creepy Pippa. Okay, then what are we gonna do with all this space? It was a really long dream. Had all sorts of things, including a fraction of you in it. Alright, I just happened to be there. That was a guest. And you can have wrong thing. I'll make like a box for chat to fit into. I think that's even. I'm not sure what's gonna fit in the bottom side of the screen, so I'll leave that for now. Actually, I kinda wish... Why can't I move anything? Whatever. You know what? I don't care, it works. You could have more room if it was like this. Too much room in the bottom, actually. That's fine. Oh yeah, I was wanting to make the where you can turn on a setting and a hand follows my mouse. Or like pen at least. Forgot about that. I'll have to look into that after this. I don't have to deal with this anymore. I don't have any ideas for this kind of a screen. So let's brainstorm, I guess. I do want to be the same color as the other one, I think. Do I have it saved here? No. Well, I want to go grab the colors. Alright. We're gonna need it. Save. Close. Okay, how do I save it here? You know what? I just need a teal. That's alright. We're back. So let's color this in. We can just make the entire thing blue. If I could find the color drop, color fill. There we go. And we can make this darker. That's a good color. It's got an AI ad. Ew. I hate it, it's so annoying. They're everywhere. Okay, so what can we do with this? Garbage slop jump scare, literally. I have no ideas. Okay, I still want to be a bit aquatic themed. So we can have, what's, oh, seaweed, seashells. We could have it be like the sand, maybe. It was a really weird ad about two AI generated babies talking to each other in a podcast. So weird. Oh my goodness, that fruit, AI fruit Love Island thing. It's just absurd. There's so many people who are like genuinely really into that right now, and that's wild to me. We like those. But then we can only use this for like summer, I feel. It feels a little too summery. Hmm. That's what I want, something that I can use all times of the year. Where's this layer below? Hmm. It doesn't have to be aquatic themed too. What can we do? Fish, like a fish tank. Or maybe here, let's look at this for inspiration. Shrimp, water, grass, wood, bubbles, BRV screen. Well, that's that. You can make the colors more cool. And then little characters like shrimp if they appear here. Your winter clothing or something. That is pretty funny. Because I think, yeah, the shrimp are going to be at the bottom of the screen again. But yeah, it doesn't have to be aquatic. Hmm. What do we do? My mind, I keep going back to bubbles, but we just did bubbles. You know what else? I thought about jellyfish, but that has something to do with our theme, really. This looks pretty SpongeBob-like, anyways. What to do? I have two blank canvases. Let's just rapid fire a bunch of sketches. Why can't I draw? Oh. What? Oh, I dragged forward the wrong layer. There we go. Come on, click. You like drawing jellyfish are so pretty. They are so pretty. You know what? I'm kind of thinking about Ponyo now, the Studio Ghibli movie Ponyo. I love all the art in that movie. It's really pretty. Let's look at Ponyo for inspiration. I forgot I had no ideas. I thought the bubbles would take longer to do. So let's look at Ponyo. Alright. What can we get from this? Clouds? Oh, let's see, jellyfish. That's where I got that jellyfish idea from. The scene with the jellyfish, it's so pretty. I love the scene where it's all the prehistoric fish swimming under the water. The scene's cute too. The whole movie's just so good. I don't want to scroll too far down. Let's just stay surface. Look at this. What does this have? Jellyfish. This is the scene I was talking about with the prehistoric fish. Ocean surface. Oh, we could do water ripples. That's a good one. I like that. Let's do water ripples. Oops. Where it's kind of like, I think I have it for one of my backgrounds. I kind of. Water ripples. I think I have that somewhere already. How do you draw water ripples? Or not water ripples, but the surface of the water when it's all like this. That looks horrible when I do it. How do you do it? And then it connects somewhere else. I don't know how to draw that. Here, I'll find a picture. Reference photo, I need it for this. Water surface. Nope, not surface tension, just the surface of the water. There we go. Or it looks like this. I don't want this one, I want the top one. Like this. Let's try cartoon. There we go, this is a much nicer photo reference we can have. Which would draw blue screens varying various mini ugly previous versions of squids swimming around. I'll steal this and put it to my side. Let's see. There's too many ugly versions of Squid. Squid multiverse. Okay, can I make this photo bigger? There we go. Get it closer. Ugly gang. Oh no, it vanished. Well, I guess it's going to the other tab after all. Okay. Let's just draw a bunch of blobs and then we'll find out how to connect them. We're gonna have to animate this. This goes underneath it. It looks ugly when I do it though. Trust the process, trust the process. You're making us so much complex. That's what it looks like. I should make it out of bigger shapes. You're right. But see guys, this is what it looks like. How on earth are we gonna animate all that? There we go, maybe like smaller blobs. And then up here. Okay, it's getting there. We only have to animate what's gonna show too. Like the things in the rectangle, we're just gonna leave it like that. And then here too. It's actually not gonna be too hard to animate, I feel. There we go. Does that look like the water? It's not done yet, it's not done yet. Because we have top line, we need the animation widget again. Windows, workspace, animation. How about we cover up half the whole drawing with a conveniently placed stop sign so we don't have to draw it all. It's really not gonna be so bad, I feel. Let's get rid of the beach. We can stick in the bottom. And then I wonder why my files are so large. You don't need this background anymore. Let's have to get rid of it. It lives on in the bottom. What is this? This is a sketch. We're gonna need that. What's in this one? What did I just rename then? It's a copy. Why do I have two of them? Why do I have 3 copies? Why are they multiplying? What is this madness? Why do I have so many copies of the sketch? There we go. Like, why do I have a million layers? I don't think I drew that much. Let's call it line. I'll call this water. Rectangle it is. So you have this one. And then you know what we do for this? We duplicate it. And we use a slightly darker version of the water. We color all that one color we just chose. I need a better brush to do that with, actually. And you know what we do? Move it down. And then we'll have to connect it later, but that's for later. Your drawings are going through mitosis, apparently. If you add little bulbs where the water ripples connect. Weren't you just saying this is too much work? We'll see. We'll see how it ends up looking. So let's make it the same frame rate the other one was at, 12 frames per second. It's really 6 because we're working on 2s. We'll end at 12 for now. And now we can put it down. And now we just warp it a little bit, I think. I don't think it really goes anywhere. Fair enough. Hashtag hypocritical. The music's gone again. Let's try it again. Didn't work. We'll shuffle it again. There you go. All good. Okay, what time is it? Oh my goodness, we have all the time in the world. You never noticed lack of music? I don't either. I think it's been quiet for a long time. Alright. Quick stretch break. And then we're good to go. So I think I'm just gonna trace it. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try and trace it and make sure it's not perfectly traced. But is this one ready to be... Is this screen itself perfect? Okay, I think we're good to go. One of your favorite hobbies is staring at the wall in pure silence. Me too. And make sure it's the right brush size. Let's see how well this goes. I'm a little bit nervous. Feeling bored is quite rare in the world of constant distraction. True. There we go. Why is the brush so massive? Blink, 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 my eyes are so dry. Oh goodness. I just realized I haven't blinked in a minute. Blink, 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 blink. Now we're getting to the tricky part. It's probably not going to be so bad though. My only concern is having things move too fast. It's water supposed to be slow. If that's the case, we'll just add more in-betweens. More frames. And things getting too thin. Hopefully this turns out alright. Or are you voicing your blinks? I'm reminding myself to blink. Blink, 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 blink. It's oddly whimsical. Has no one done that before, where you're looking at a screen, for example, you're looking at a screen for too long without blinking, and you have to say blink to remind yourself to blink? Perfectly normal. Many people do this. You're weird! Sorry. People don't do that? Fake blinker over here. Doesn't vocalize its blinks. The lines are getting thinner. No. That can't be that bad. Over here it's a little bit crazy. Usually when your eyes get dry, instead of blinking frantically, close your eyes for a long time. I blink frantically whenever my eyes get dry. I blink a lot. Yeah, I don't really keep my eyes closed. I feel like it doesn't really go as much moisture as if I blink a lot, if that makes sense. It's really weird, but that's my logic. I feel like I get more moisture in my eyes if I blink multiple times. It's like applying multiple little coats over my eyes. No way you got called a LARPer at blinking. LARP. Casual blinker. It's crazy. Wouldn't be me, I say blink. This is turning out well, I hope. I feel like I'm doing well, but then I hit play and it looks insane. That's how it usually goes. I have to clip after this. No! Can't make me. I'm starting to get hungry. What can I eat? Okay, you did it yourself mid-shift on a phone with a finger. I'm not sure what happened. But hello, Walry. Oh, you drew it yourself? I just had to look up. That's funny. Send it to the Discord. I can't. I legitimately, I mean it so wholeheartedly. I drew it too well, I feel. I feel like I've spoiled it. You guys have to act surprised. No, it's not too detailed. It's alright. It's alright. I feel like I drew a new squid too well with my eyes closed. I thought it would turn out really bad. I thought it would be like unrecognizable scribbles. Squid with extremely long upper part of head you were talking about previously. Send it to the Discord. That's really funny. I assume you mean like it's like this is actually normal squid proportions. I'll draw a normal squid or current squid with it to make up for the troubles. But I can't draw new squid again. That's the only teaser you guys get. Even though you're only started blinking after it got hyped on TikTok. I'm not a hardcore fan. I knew it. Every hardcore blinker audibly says blink to remind themselves to blink. Blink. You're expecting something more funny when you started. It's just like a normal proportion squid. It's crazy. I'll see about the head. Bald head. Alright. I'll have to take a look at that. It's hard to tell how it looks. Oh, as your eyes tend to get watery when you don't blink that much, so when you close your eyes, tears roll down your face, and it looks like you really started crying quietly to others. Oh, okay. I see. I don't know, at least for me, I feel like I'm putting more layers of wetness over my eyes whenever I blink multiple times. Okay, so now let's try to draw between the two different lines going on. My eyes are so dry. I'm too hyper aware of them. Okay, let's keep going. Hopefully 3 frames will be enough, but we have 4 frames of the bubbles. At least you're a professional breathing enjoyer. How dare you? I wasn't just sniffling and sighing. I need to do it to breathe. It's not anxiety. I literally am not getting enough air. I can't breathe either. Oh god. My eyes and my oxygen. Hashtag oxygen intake fan. I do that. I'll actually mute myself just to like take in a breath of air. So if you hear me randomly cut off, that's what I'm doing. I'm breathing. That was so horrible. I feel like a pug. I'm definitely gonna need surgery to get that fixed. It really sucks. I feel like I never have enough air. You are a LARPer. You can't even breathe it properly. Oh, it's true. I'm also an appendix faker. Anyways, I'm working on the new Squid PNG tuber. I think it'll only have 3 emotions at first. Maybe 4, it depends. But I want to at least have a few expressions out. And then I'll add more to it over time. Just so we get it sooner rather than later. But I do like the new design. I think it's very cool. I don't know. But it is pretty different. It's different than the current squid. And it's a little bit different. Well, I think I said before, it's not completely unrecognizable. I guess look at that and go, yeah, it's definitely squid. It's a little more humanoid. Just because I feel like I could do more with it if it was humanish. Because an animal can't be very expressive. At least just at least a squid. I don't know. I think you guys will like it. The latest drama between blinkers and breathers is crazy. How could the blinkers trash on us like that? It's entire Twitter discourse. I could see it. I can see it now in my mind. Let's see. How much time do we have? Oh, you sent it in a Discord. Let's take a look at it. I forget I can just look things up on here and show you guys them. Come on, pewter. Open. Oh, right, I have the water reference. No, I closed it. I lost it forever. Guys, I'm not good at maneuvering the computer apparently. I had something funnier to say and then I lost it. Alright, are we ready for it? Oh! Oh my goodness! I love the tiny headset on it. That is so funny. I'll also make that my profile picture on April Fool's Day or something. That is so good. I love it. It got me really off guard. But yeah, it's just it actually is just a normal good proportioned head. My head's actually tiny, guys. To everyone who says my head is large, they're lying. They're kind of cringy right now because you could have done better, but it's what it is. No, it's awesome. It's supposed to be a meme picture, but I love it. That is great. Thank you for sharing that with us. It's really fun. Alright, back to work, everyone. That was so good. I seriously need somewhere where I can display all of the fan arts at once. Wasn't I supposed to do that? I think I was supposed to put that in the Discord server. I forget everything. The moment I hit end stream, I'm like sitting here. I'm like, I'm supposed to do so many things, but I remember none of them. And then I'm like, oh, it's because I'm hungry. And then I go eat, and I finish eating, and then I'm like, oh my god, I'm so full. I can't do anything. And I rest, and then nothing gets done. No, not nothing. I just forget everything I'm supposed to do. So I'll chill for like an hour. About an hour, and then I'll find something to do. I'll remember something irrelevant. The worst version of Squid yet. Nope, there's worse somehow. There is worse. Trust me. Let's hopefully finish at least the animation for the water today. Just still pretty impressed that we got a lot done. I think we finished the first one. I think the first one, that one's just finished. If I ever do get ideas, I'll just add to it later. So I should put that up after this for next stream. It's barely the surface of an iceberg, isn't it? Squid. Ugly squid design iceberg. There's at least 20 squids out there. Not really, they're all contained. I could do that. I could put all the squid designs up on my Ko-Fi. Yeah, but you have to pay to see the ugly squids. It's a freak show, you have to pay to enter the freak show, okay. That'll be like 50 cents. Probably. Oh, there's some really ugly freaks in there. There's some really ugly squids. Squids that are made at like 2 in the morning. For me, just trying to like think of anything. Nothing good's come. Well, nothing good comes after like 12. I feel, or if it does, it's very very rare. No reason to stay up anymore. I've been playing Pokemon Crystal because like I keep on wanting to play the new Pokemon game. We're gonna do sometime. We're gonna play the new Pokemon game. I'm gonna get stuff for my Switch so we can emulate, not emulate. That's the entirely wrong word for this. I would never emulate Nintendo property or any property. So we can not screen share, capture card, whatever that is. My Switch. You imagine some YouTuber talking about scrapped creepy squid designs with scary music playing in the background. That's hilarious. An actual iceberg video of all the squid designs. That'd be really funny. It's taking way longer than I thought it would. I'd probably do it faster and get it done sooner, but I would think it would turn out a little bit more janky. Effort put in now is effort saved later. Bars! The music's gone again. I don't know, I kinda like it now. Unless you guys want music on, it's probably gonna stay quiet until we finish this. I need to be locked in. And now we get to the middle of the iceberg. The 5-head squid design. Photo of ugly squid with a huge forehead pops up. Unsettling beat drops. I love those videos, they're so fun. Have you seen that meme where it's uh people making videos about real crimes and it's like makeup or ASMR weirdly sometimes? And there's people talking about the lost Mickey Mouse video. It's like all spooky and, and scary looking. That is so true. With the true crime, at least some true crime content creators, they'll have like a cute little setup or they often like do stuff like makeup, they'll do makeup or nails. Or it'll just be like a cozier setting. And then for for fictional horror or even just lost in media, it's like really scary sound effects everywhere, dark theme, dark themed video, scary music plays. That is so true. It really is. But not all, obviously, but most of the time it's just pretty silly like that. The differences. I want to watch an iceberg video now. I don't know. I like, as much as I like icebergs, I feel like I mean, obviously they have to rapid fire all the topics, but I feel like I'll get interested in one topic and I'll want to watch more of that instead. So I prefer finding videos about like a single event or a single fact, and I'll watch like 40 minutes of that rather than an hour of just, hey, this happened, and then this is another incident. Here's a little bit about that. Here's the next incident, next thing that happened. And I'm like, okay. That used to be what I watched for a long time. I'm like, wow, it's crazy, wow, it's crazy, wow, it's crazy. Now I'm like, I want to find one video that really goes into detail about whatever the topic is, and I'll watch that instead. Okay, let's hit play. Nope, it's pretty messy actually. Let's see how it looks with only 3 drawings. Yep, too fast. Or is it? I don't know how to feel about this. Hmm. Maybe it just needs the second half of it, because there we go. Because we need to have the shadow for the water. Put this in alpha lock. And let's find a good shade. Or I'll use this one. And then we can lower the opacity, because I think I want to do more stuff to the background after this. Okay, now we want to move it down just a little bit. Come on, move. You like how Lost Media YouTubers talk in that slightly hushed, dead serious tone while discussing a recalled McDonald's Shrek toy or something? Yeah, that's how it feels. It's maybe that far down. I have to turn this off. There we go. Maybe just this one. There we go. Doesn't that look better? We just need to lower the opacity. Oh, I have to do it for all of them? Why did I do that? Why is it doing that? What's happening? I don't know why. Okay, then I'll just use a different color. No, I lost it. I don't know, it could be a bit more saturated. That's better. Okay, we'll have to come back. We'll have to clean up some parts here where it just floats into nothing. And I guess that's it. Oh, I wanted to try adding a gradient to this. Okay. That was weird. But let's add a gradient to the background of this. Right. I lost it. It's a good color. Or I could just use an airbrush. I forget that. Okay, I like this. I accidentally did the same thing with the squid sketch. That looks pretty alright. You wanted to ask you to remove the great box Todd's sitting in, but figure he'd probably get lost in the background. That is true. I'll edit Todd someday. I'll crop the canvas and find like a background remover. Next stream. Next stream he'll be blank. This looks good. Thank you. Thank you, Semi Spree. And welcome to the stream. Okay. Definitely looks like water. Oh, we're missing an entire frame. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. What happened here? I think I just forgot to draw it. No, I didn't. Why does it keep vanishing? Randomly called a lamb? Not today. Hmm. Don't know why things vanished. Oh, there we go. Found it. Now we should be good. No, what is happening? Get rid of this. That's a frame too long. It was working just fine a second ago. Okay, we're missing a frame here. How did we miss this entire section? We're missing. Alright. Well, that's it for today at least. For now, I'll just put a big red. That's next stream's problem. I'm ready to go eat. So let's just leave a little message for ourselves. Fix that. There we go. I will not regret this. Nice avatar. Oh, I can't see it on my end. Oh well. This is the end of today's stream. We got a lot done though. We finished the other border and now we have this one to work on as well. But I actually kind of like it. It's not too complicated, I feel. We can always go back and add things later. I have to fix this first. So our next scheduled stream is Wednesday. We're gonna play more Minecraft. Can we raid Fox? Yes, we can raid. I was gonna say we haven't raided it in a while. Let's raid Fox. Let's see. How do I? Where's my phone? I found it. It was in my pocket where I put it. Let's raid Fox. Let me save really quickly. Alright then, all is well. Slash raid. Let me get their full username. It's pretty long. I don't want to mess it up. Come on, open Google. Why are you being stubborn? Alright. There we go. Crack 3D Fox Studio. Alright. Alright, our goodbyes. This is the end of stream. We were live on YouTube and Twitch. Like, follow, subscribe, notification bell, all of that. It really does help. It actually means a lot. But we have a Discord server. It's linked in my channel bio. It's a physical link. You have to copy and paste that into Google. It's the only way I can get it out there. And I also have a Ko-Fi, a coffee, buy me a coffee. There you can donate, commission me for art, or pay a monthly fee of $3 to $4 to gain access to either my Twitch emotes and my festive borders that I had for Hollow Week and Christmas Week, or you can gain access to my character, my OC art, and bonus content with my characters, as well as concept arts and little character interactions and lore that is not yet known to the public. And that's it for today. I'll see you guys on Wednesday for more Minecraft. Not sure what we're gonna do yet, but we'll figure it out. And we're gonna raid Crack 3D Fox Studio. She's really good. She's a really talented artist. We've raided her a bit. You guys will have a good time. And that's it. Bye bye.